really happy with how this round turned out. It took me a lot of practice before I was able to get tanks looking this good or this good. I love doing it though. I am a sucker for aesthetic beauty, and those are some gorgeous tanks. And this is the MCS sleeve mock suppressor, like goes over the barrel. It comes out looking a bit shiny out of the box, and it's got a really obnoxious MCS white logo etched on it, so did that one too. This guy here is, it just has self-etching primer on it right now. The way that I go about painting these two different types of tanks, you know, you got your carbon fiber tanks and then you got your regular. These tanks don't have the data imprinted into the metal. So while I fill my own tanks with this little compressor right here, if you're taking your tanks anywhere to get them filled, if they can't read that data on the tank, they won't fill it. I mean, if it's a legit place, like a scuba shop or something, because that tells them how old the tank is and when it was last serviced, etc. So they need to be able to see that. And on these, it's not imprinted. There's a sticker that gives that data right there. I've chosen not to do this one yet because I have it shimmed to 1050, but eventually I'm going to paint that one and just make some sort of mark. This one is also shimmed to 1050. But these were stripped before they were painted. This obviously was not, where I used self-etching primer over the whole thing to completely cover that so that you can't feel it or see it. But on both of these, you still have the data. Okay, so you can still take those in to a scuba shop or wherever to get them filled. So, just a little heads up when it comes to that. When I first started doing this, it was brand new, and I was real eager to get these ugly, shiny tanks painted matte black. The first tank or two I did were carbon fiber tanks, and I just painted right over it, not knowing anything. And that was before I had any of the equipment I do now, and I took it into a scuba shop one day, and the guy's like, yeah, I can't fill this. I have no idea. I don't know where this has been. I love the way that suppressor looks. I really like that tank too. That's the very first tank I've done that was not matte black. And I did that along with a barrel for Molon Labe, which is a VKS that's been in the process for months now. That recently came in the mail. I'm very happy about that. Sean Kempter advised me on how to put that little bad boy together because I wanted to do some stuff with my FN303, like hook up tanks that weren't factory tanks and see if I could get something lighter, and I wanted to get a higher output pressure to see what would happen. This setup is cool, but at the end of the day, this stuff adds quite a bit of weight, and it's really not that much lighter than one of these factory tanks here, these big daddies. These are great tanks, though. I really like the ASA. But that is my favorite. This is the one, this is my first FN that I got that I've done the most mod work to. The suppressor is gonna go on the end of that. Yeah. Just got done refilling all my FN magazines tonight. Sighted in that scope this afternoon. Got some new John Wixon hacks here that I'm gonna start playing with. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow, along with some of his O-rings and this little special mystery spring of his. And I got a couple of new FNs in today that I'm gonna start working on this weekend. And I just got Calico Jack just sitting here. This marker has some history behind it. It's been through a couple of hands. It's a DK Spencer build. Purchased by David Vargas at Less Lethal Personal Protection. That's who I bought it from anyway. And the only reason I bought it is because it had a First Strike 10 CI tank that he was throwing in with it. And it came with that mag and that handguard. But I'm not sure what I want to, I mean, really another bonus about having Calico Jack is that it's already done and fully modified, so I can just have fun with it and still tune it up and tune it down. I want to play some full auto on this, and I've just been too lazy to modify the 2 CQMFs that I bought last Thanksgiving that haven't even been touched yet. But yeah, the weather is warm, so we are back at it. One thing I like to do with these tanks, like this little shorty guy, this little 10 CI tank here, I'm going to put a little rubber pad on the bottom of it. And that is going to primarily be used on my FSC carbine here to shorten it up, because I like to conceal carry that at night under my jacket when I'm walking my dogs. Of course, that's not going to be possible for too much longer, because the weather is warm enough here that I'm just going to be carrying my Berna, or maybe the new FSC. We shall see. Got Cold Steel on display chilling there. I just got a request from someone asking me if I would make a replica of Cold Steel for them, and the answer is yes, absolutely. And then just got another FN chilling up there that I'm just keeping stock for now. Except, of course, for that Lion Claw barrel right there, which is a 687, I believe. Cheers.